Hey, hey. So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I have done this on my channel before, but I haven't done it since Life and Death. So I'm going to be doing a trailer reaction to the new Enchanted by Nature expansion pack from The Sims 4. This came out probably, the trailer dropped about 3 hours ago, I think. It's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I believe it came out at 11. It could have been 12. I could be wrong. I don't know. I was asleep. I was taking my nap. I'm a big napper. What can I say? So obviously there have been leaks. This is a fairy. It's fairies, and I'm gonna be really honest. Fairies does not excite me. It does not get me stoked. But I'm gonna watch the trailer and see. Maybe if I feel differently afterward. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing with me and who I am. Anytime there's a new pack, I'm a completist, so I have everything. I have all the packs, all of it. Got most of it within the time period to get the extra content at the beginning or whatever. But so I will always just have everything. Even if something doesn't excite me, I'm probably gonna buy it. And that's just me, and that's just who I am. Fairy is just not my thing. I'm not really an occult player at all. I had some fun with the werewolves, but we'll see. But one thing I really wanted to say as well, I've said it before on this channel and I will say it again. It's beyond time to have African representation or just, an African world, something. Just representation for Black people in this game. Like, the fact that we haven't had any yet is insane. Like, I mean, Sulani, but that I would consider that, not. Anyway, we need like an African or Caribbean world, like in culture and all that. And so this not being that yet again is very disappointing to me. So just so you know where my head's at with that. But that being said, let's go ahead and watch the trailer. Okay, so here we go. You should know my expectations are on the floor. Okay. Okay, so obviously fairies, we knew that though. Oh, that tree's cute. Okay. Oh, it's a dream. She's so sad. Ooh, build by. Ooh. I like to look for little clues in the background. Nature nomad. Okay. Is that going to be different than we have a shipwreck? Oh, the large gnome is fun though. Okay. She's eating stuff out of the ground. Did she eat a frog? She didn't like the frog. Okay. You can shower now. Oh, you can sleep outside? Okay, I bet this is... Oh, she got eaten by bugs. Sonic sinuses. Oh. Okay. So we're gonna have like missions. More quests. Simoleon fever. Creation. Fairy dust. Whoa. Oh, they're little. Find more fairies. June 26th. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so first things first, I think the first thing I want to talk about is the additional content you get if you the Fairy Garden digital content if you order by July 10th, which is a month away. So I mean they give you a fair amount of time for sure. So Lofty Leaf Pond, that looks cool. Disguised dwelling fairy home. I wonder if that's supposed to be like secretive, and then luminous Mycena lantern. I like the lantern. I do. So just take a quick look at those. And I still haven't watched this Megan Thee Stallion thing, and I need to because I love her. So breaking down some of the things that we saw in the trailer and just kind of yapping about them for a little bit. I do have to go to work here in about an hour, so oops. But yeah, so this first one, obviously we have a new aspiration, which is Nature Nomad. This was the only one that I saw though, so hopefully there are more aspirations. But yeah, so I would assume obviously this is going to be pretty similar to the outdoorsy. Well, that's a trait. Sorry. So we have a full new aspiration. Like I said, I hope there's another one. Nature Nomad. So I'm assuming that's going to be like getting really close with nature, maybe like bonding with the fairies and becoming a fairy. So that would be my opinion on that. So in this part, we have what looks to be like the world, which, I mean, to me, it's just more of the same. Like, I mean, it is really colorful, which is cool. You got a lot of the pointed buildings, which would remind you of like fairies or like elves with their little ears. But like, again, I'm just like underwhelmed by the world, to be honest with you. Let's see if there's we have this shipwreck looking thing, which is cool. Hopefully there's some I'm sure there will be, but hopefully there is some, some gameplay behind that as well. I'm actually gonna turn the volume down on this. Then we have this like market area, or like this with like town square where you're gonna have your it looks like she's almost like, if you watch right here, it looks like she's almost like praising this giant gnome. Mm-hmm. That is what it looked like to me. Back it up a little bit. See what I'm saying? Like right here. Yeah, like it looked like she was praising that gnome. You have this is a really cute hair, by the way. I like this hair. I'm digging the hair on this girl too as well. Um but yeah, that's what, so I'm the gnome. And then kind of this scene, we haven't we seen this face? Like, am I dumb? I swear we have. So somebody wants to, clue me in on that. But yeah, going back to this girl right here, she does have fairy wings, but I don't know if she's a fairy. I wonder if you can like cosplay as one and then actually become one. This guy is clearly fighting something off, so I'm assuming we're gonna have a new little rewind that little critter in the game. Um, what is this? Is that it? Look at this. Look at this hat. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay, so here's where we're getting into more gameplay features. And this would be really great for like a rags to riches type thing. You can forage for stuff and then immediately eat it. I don't really like the frog thing is a little bit weird. And she doesn't like it. And then so if you get smelly, you can go bathe in the water. If you get hungry, you can forage in the ground. And if you get tired, you can sleep on the ground, which I think is going to be, I really do like this animation, but I think that's going to be pretty perfect for like rags to riches style gameplay. So I would say this is where things do get a little bit more interesting if you harvest these ingredients. So this is another quest. So I'm sure you can harvest everything, and this is like making things for ailments, which it seems to be a decent amount of new ailments in this pack. And it would seem as though she is kind of she's honing a skill that will allow her to just kind of cure other people's ailments, as we see in like the next frame. So I guess that's kind of cool, almost like a witch doctor maybe. I guess also, I mean, there's a lot going on in this photo that is going to let us know about build by. I love the like, if that's grapes or like Spanish moss on these trees. We have a mushroom plant holder now. And there's another one. I'm a big mushroom fan. The eating kind, not not psychedelics, whatever you're into. This looks like it's going to be the kind of table that you got like the mortar, I think that they're called, where you can craft these things for the ailments, and then just some other like foliage and all that. This actually moves really quickly, so it's okay, let's pause again. So you can't really see us very well, just because it is like dusk to nighttime in the video. But I mean, you have like this is gonna be a weird shaping. I wonder kind of how that's gonna work, or if this is just background noise. But yeah, she's watering her plants. She's living out, and then she has her sleeping spot over here. So she really is like living out in nature. Looks like there's some pretty flowers. Love those. And then we have this frame with what looks like some new windows right here and right here as well. We already knew we were getting yet another swing set with this pack. That might be a mirror, which is cool. I mean, again, this isn't really like I'm personally feeling underwhelmed, but that's just me. So we have another ailment here, simoleon fever. I wonder if she's like broke or has too much money, or I don't know. I don't know where she'd be upset if she had too much money. But so that will be interesting to see what that kind of means. She's whipping her up something. Yeah, she's a witch doctor. And it comes in a cute little box. She eats it, and look, she's cured. This guy has creation impulse. And then we go to this shrub, which I'm assuming is going to house some of the ingredients that we need for the new ailments. And then this is where she stumbles on the fairy party. She has been sprinkled with the fairy dust. It's giving very Tinkerbell. But yeah, so look, they're miniature though. That's kind of cool. I hope that see, look, she goes small. So that is neat. I wonder if you have to like get in friendly with them or whatever to become a fairy. But now she's a fairy. So now we have fairies. And that part of the world is really pretty. I like that rainbow back there. So yeah, that just about does it. Okay, so again, I am just one woman with an opinion and a chronic need to yap. I mean, I'm a little underwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie. Granted, I didn't have high expectations for this just because personally, again, I don't care about fairies really. But I'm just, I don't know. The world, it seems just like so much more of like what we already have, like outdoorsy, like blah blah blah. There are aspects that I like though. I really like being able to like forage and bathe in the water, can we already shower in waterfalls in Sulani? And like sleep outside and stuff. I think that's really great for like rags to riches. You could create some really cool storylines there, so that's neat. I do like the aspect of becoming like a witch doctor where you make like, handmade stuff, potions and creams and whatever else for like ingestibles for other Sims ailments. So I think that is pretty neat. As far as the fairies themselves go, definitely going to need to see more, and we will on June 26th. So that's just my initial reactions, how I feel about it. Again, I'm just one woman with an opinion and a microphone to yap. So let me know how you feel about this trailer. Let me know if you thought it was underwhelming or if you thought it was the coolest thing ever. I mean, there were definitely aspects that were very visually pleasing. Like, it was very pretty to watch the fairies. It was very pretty to see that rainbow at the very end and that little pond area. So, I mean, for sure. There were aspects that I didn't hate, but let me know what you think in the comments and we'll go from there, I guess. I hope that everybody has a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.